Hi, I'm Alyssa, and I chose to do the evolution of music for my multimedia project. Music from the 1900s to World War II changed a lot. Each decade had its own style. Music showed how people felt and helped them express what they were going through. In the 1900s, early country and ragtime began. Ragtime was popular with piano music. At the time, Scott Joplin was a famous ragtime musician. Early country music started in poor areas like the South. Music helped people express themselves during hard times. Pictured on the right-hand corner is ragtime in Kalamazoo. In the 1910s, jazz and the blues start. Jazz began in New Orleans and grew fast. Blues told stories about hard life, especially in the black communities. W.C. Handy helped make blues popular. Music helped soldiers during World War I. Pictured on the left is a jazz band, and pictured on the right is the Memphis Blues. In the 1920s, the Jazz Age began. Jazz was the main music for young people. Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith were the stars during the Jazz Age. Music was fun and showed a carefree life after World War II. The Harlem Renaissance helped black music grow. In the 1930s, the Great Depression began. The Great Depression made life hard. Music made people feel better and share their troubles. Folk and country music told stories of poor and working people. At the time, Woody Guthrie was a famous folk singer. Pictured on the right is a folk band, and pictured on the left is a country band. In the 1940s, World War II and patriotic songs began. Music supported soldiers and people at home. Patriotic songs like God Bless America were popular. Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters were big stars during World War II. Music was used to boost hope and help war effort. Pictured on the left is a woman singing World War II music. Pictured on the right is patriotic music, such as Star Spangled Banner, in which we use today. How society expressed through music. Black and white communities had different styles, but they learned from each other. Young people liked jazz and dancing. Older people liked slower music, especially gospel. Poor areas created important music like country and blues. Music was a way to express feelings and tell stories. What made music change between each decade? Each decade had different world events like war, economic booms or busts. New technology made music sound different and easier to share. Migration and mixing cultures introduced new sounds and instruments. How did poorer regions advance the work of artists? Artists used personal and community struggles, creating honest and emotional songs. The raw and real music, like country and folk, became popular nationally and influenced many music styles. Many famous artists started in these poor regions and brought it to big cities and on the radio. Who were the stars? In the 1900s, Scott Joplin was the star. Scott Joplin was a black pianist and composer known as the King of Ragtime. He brought ragtime music to a wide audience, and he helped create the first popular American music style. Ragtime influenced early jazz. In the 1910s, W.C. Handy, known as Father of the Blues, W.C. Handy, a black composer and trumpet player who wrote and published blues music. He spread blues across the U.S. by writing it down and selling sheet music. He turned blues from local black folk style into a national genre. In the 1920s, Louis Armstrong was the star. Louis Armstrong was a trumpet player and a singer from New Orleans. He became one of the first black artists to become world famous. He helped make jazz a leading music style in the U.S. His solos shaped how jazz was played. In the 1930s, Woody Guthrie was the star. Woody Guthrie was a white folk singer from Oklahoma. He wrote songs about poor people, workers, and tough times during the Great Depression. The way he impacted the world, he gave a voice to working class Americans. In the 1940s, Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters were stars. Bing Crosby sang calm, comforting songs like White Christmas. The Andrews Sisters were a female group known for upbeat songs. They both was used in war movies, on the radio, and during live performances for troops. These are the sources I use for my information. Thank you.